Don Walkowicz, Executive Director, USCAR.
Don, what is USCAR?
Well, USCAR is a collaborative research and development organization that oversees all the collaborative research and development that takes place with GM, Ford, and Chrysler. Been around since 1992, and we have projects just about across the spectrum of the technologies that go into future automobiles, including materials and batteries and fuel cells and combustion, emission controls, safety, recycling, etc.
Where do you get your funding?
Well, our funding comes primarily from GM, Ford, and Chrysler. We have a rather significant partnership with the Department of Energy called the FreedomCAR and Fuel Partnership, and that is USCAR Department of Energy. Also includes 5 energy companies, and also 2 utility companies joined the partnership last year.
Why wouldn't you also allow any of the other car makers that build cars in the United States to join?
Well, primarily what our principle is, we're looking at those car companies that have their principal research and development in this country. If you look at the automakers that build cars in this country, that's a very good thing, but most of their research and development and their high investments in research and development are not in this country. They have some small technical centers here, and that's good. We appreciate very much what they're doing, and quite frankly, in the long run, they do have access to a lot of what we do. We're about sharing technology for a stronger America, and we are very much about the competitiveness of GM, Ford, and Chrysler. And you look at what goes on globally, and I think it's becoming more and more evident now with what's taken place in Washington. Other countries do a far better job of supporting their auto industry, I think, than the United States has done in the past. We've had, again, I want to say, excellent partnership with the Department of Energy, and we've had some other programs with the government. But in terms of the overall support that the industry has gotten, I think we're going to see some vast improvements in the near future here. But we need to be competitive globally, and that's part of what we're about.
USCAR is?
GM, Ford, and Chrysler.
And then FreedomCAR is everything.
With the Department of Energy, between USCAR. And originally it was just USCAR and the Department of Energy. 5 energy companies were added a year later after it was formed, primarily to address some of the fuel and specifically some of the long-term challenges with hydrogen.
So you've got oil companies, you've got electric companies, you've got car companies, and you've got the Congress.
Right. And through that we take advantage of and leverage to a huge extent the national laboratories, which are part of the Department of Energy, suppliers, and universities. So a lot of projects are conducted throughout the country.
Because occasionally I will ask someone, when are the oil companies and electric companies and car companies and everyone all going to get together and actually talk about the future of America? And that is what FreedomCAR is doing.
And we're doing that.
Okay. And you're working with the national laboratories, you said?
That's part of the program.
Now, do you have any direction from Congress that you have to go? Like the national laboratories are directed by Congress? Are you directed by Congress?
No, we're directed by GM, Ford, and Chrysler. And of course, whatever Congress directs GM, Ford, and Chrysler to do has an impact, obviously, on what we're going to work on. But we are just an organization that supports GM, Ford, and Chrysler.
I think I have.
You read it.
Thank you. Thank you.